Long before European settlers arrived in North America, the continent thrived as a vibrant mosaic of Native American cultures. Experts estimate that over 300 distinct languages were spoken among the many tribes that populated the land, a linguistic diversity surpassing that of modern Europe. This immense variation reflects the intricate cultural and social systems developed by Native American societies. Each tribe was uniquely characterized by its language, traditions, and social structures, contributing to a rich cultural tapestry across vast geographical regions. Some tribes embraced peaceful, community-focused lifestyles, while others upheld warrior traditions to protect their lands and people. Yet, despite their differences, all shared a profound respect for the land, which was deeply interwoven with their way of life. The diversity among Native American tribes mirrored the vast geographic range and ecosystems they inhabited. Life varied dramatically depending on the region, from nomadic cultures thriving in the northern tundras to settled agricultural societies in the fertile southeastern lands. Regardless of location, Native Americans demonstrated remarkable ingenuity and adaptability in developing systems not only for survival, but also for spiritual, philosophical, and communal enrichment. Many tribes regarded themselves as stewards of the land, entrusted with preserving its resources for future generations. Theories of Native American origins. The origins of Native Americans in North America have long intrigued scholars, leading to various theories. The most widely accepted is the Bering Strait theory, which suggests that tens of thousands of years ago, a land bridge connected Asia and North America. This bridge, exposed during the last ice age due to lower sea levels, allowed nomadic hunter-gatherers to migrate into the New World, following herds of large animals. When the ice age ended, rising sea levels submerged the bridge, isolating these early migrants in the Americas. Over millennia, they dispersed southward, adapting to the continent's diverse climates and ecosystems. While the Bering Strait theory is supported by substantial evidence, many Native American tribes have their own rich origin stories that differ significantly. For instance, the Mohawk people claim their presence in North America spans over 33,000 years, far earlier than conventional archaeological estimates. Scientific findings do confirm that humans were in the Americas at least 15,000 years ago, predating many ancient civilizations like Egypt's Great Pyramids, which are less than 5,000 years old. Another compelling theory suggests that early settlers arrived by boat, navigating from Asia or possibly Europe to the coasts of North America. Archaeological evidence of ancient seafaring cultures along coastal regions lends credence to this idea, implying multiple points of entry and settlement. Life across diverse landscapes. The lives of Native American tribes were profoundly shaped by the landscapes they inhabited. Neighboring tribes often shared cultural practices influenced by similar environmental conditions, while distant groups developed distinct ways of life. Many envision Native Americans primarily in plains or forested regions, but their presence spanned almost every climate across the continent, from the Arctic's icy expanse to the tropical rainforests of Central America. Despite the challenges of their environments, Native American societies showcased extraordinary ingenuity, forging harmonious relationships with nature and developing unique lifeways. Arctic and subarctic regions. In the Arctic, tribes such as the Inuit displayed remarkable resilience, thriving in one of the harshest climates on Earth. These communities depended on hunting large marine animals like whales, walruses, and seals, which provided not only food but also materials for tools, shelters, and clothing. Their craftsmanship extended to intricate art pieces carved from walrus tusks and bones, blending practicality with cultural expression. These art forms, passed down through generations, reflect both the resourcefulness and spiritual reverence of Arctic tribes toward the animals and land. In the subarctic, though the environment was less severe, it presented its own set of challenges. Tribes such as the Cree and Ojibwe relied on hunting and gathering, supplemented by small-scale farming during brief summer months. They innovated transportation methods like sleds and snowshoes to navigate the snowy terrain and constructed semi-permanent homes durable enough to withstand the harsh winters. Their resourcefulness and adaptability underscore the profound bond Native American tribes cultivated with their environment, a testament to their enduring ingenuity and cultural depth. Their lifestyle in the subarctic was semi-nomadic, closely following the migratory patterns of animals like caribou, which were essential for sustenance and resources. These tribes exhibited extraordinary resilience and ingenuity, embodying principles of sustainability long before it became a modern concept. 2. Northeastern woodlands. In the northeastern woodlands, tribes like those of the Iroquois Confederacy established primarily settled societies. They cultivated the Three Sisters, corn, beans, and squash, a harmonious trio of crops that supported each other in growth and provided a balanced diet. These communities developed advanced governance systems, with the Iroquois Confederacy standing out as a remarkable example. This union of tribes operated under a council-based government that emphasized consensus, a model that later influenced democratic systems, including aspects of the U.S. Constitution. Northeastern tribes were skilled artisans, crafting ornate pottery, tools, and weapons. They also established extensive trade networks, connecting them with neighboring tribes and fostering cultural exchange. Their art and commerce highlighted their adaptability and interconnectedness within the region. 3. Southeastern tribes. Southeastern tribes such as the Cherokee and Creek were highly organized, with social systems that in some ways resembled European societies. Their communities revolved around agriculture, cultivating crops like beans, squash, sunflowers, and tobacco. The favorable climate allowed for year-round farming, enabling these tribes to develop stable, structured communities. Ceremonies played a central role in their culture, with the Green Corn Festival standing out as a significant event. Celebrated annually to mark the harvest, this festival involved feasting, dancing, and rituals of gratitude. It underscored their deep connection to the land and to one another, emphasizing values of balance, harmony, and communal unity. 4. The Great Plains. The vast grasslands of the Great Plains were home to the iconic buffalo hunting tribes such as the Sioux and Cheyenne. These tribes were predominantly nomadic, following the great herds of buffalo that were vital to their way of life. The buffalo was revered as a sacred animal, and every part of it was utilized, from bones for tools to hides for clothing and shelters, reflecting a sustainable, no-waste approach to resources. Plains tribes crafted portable homes like the teepee, designed for quick assembly and disassembly, allowing them to move seamlessly with the herds. They maintained trade and cultural exchanges with neighboring plateau tribes to the west, sharing resources and expertise to enrich their ways of life. 5. Plateau and Great Basin tribes. The Plateau region, centered around the Columbia River, offered a fertile environment for hunting and fishing. Tribes in this area formed small, peaceful communities and were renowned for their weaponry skills, particularly with bows, spears, and lassos. Salmon, abundant in the river, was not only a staple food source, but also a symbol of prosperity and spiritual significance. In contrast, the tribes of the Great Basin inhabited an arid desert region, which presented unique challenges. These tribes developed highly adaptive survival strategies, relying on foraging and hunting small game to sustain themselves. Despite the stark differences between the fertile plateau and the harsh Great Basin, both regions demonstrate the adaptability and ingenuity of Native American tribes in harmonizing with their environments. 6. Great Basin tribes. In the arid expanse of the Great Basin, tribes like the Shoshone led nomadic lives, adapting to the sparse and challenging environment. They survived on available resources such as seeds, lizards, and small game, showcasing their exceptional resourcefulness. Women in these tribes held equal status and played vital roles in sustaining their communities, from gathering food to crafting essential tools and garments. This equality underscored the collaborative nature of their society. The Great Basin tribes' survival strategies reflect profound ecological knowledge and a deep connection to their environment. 7. Southwestern tribes. The Southwest was home to a diverse range of lifestyles. Tribes like the Pueblo established settled, farming-based communities, constructing multi-storied stone and adobe dwellings designed to withstand the harsh desert climate. These pueblos became hubs of social and spiritual life, where intricate rituals fostered communal cooperation and honored the land's bounty. In contrast, nomadic tribes such as the Apache supplemented their lifestyle through hunting, gathering, and occasional raids on settled communities. These differences sometimes led to tensions, but both groups adapted uniquely to the desert's demands, creating resilient and vibrant cultures. California and Northwest Tribes. California was one of the most densely populated regions in North America, with over 100 tribes flourishing due to its rich natural resources. Tribes like the Chumash and Miwok lived in small, family-oriented communities, relying on fish, nuts, seeds, and berries for sustenance. This abundance allowed for relatively harmonious coexistence among the tribes. In the Pacific Northwest, tribes such as the Tlingit and Haida lived in structured societies with rigid social hierarchies. They built large cedar longhouses and permanent villages and used totem poles to narrate family histories, legends, and cultural values. The potlatch ceremony, unique to this region, celebrated significant life events by redistributing wealth through gift-giving, fostering goodwill, and reinforcing social bonds. These ceremonies reflected the deeply ingrained values of generosity and community. Language, art, and spirituality. Despite their immense diversity, Native American tribes shared unifying cultural traits, including the significance of language, art, and spirituality. Language was central to tribal identity, with hundreds of distinct languages across North America. In some regions, shared linguistic families, such as Iroquoian for the Mohawk and Seneca, facilitated communication and cultural exchange. Multilingualism was common, particularly among tribes engaged in trade or living near one another. Language not only conveyed practical information, but also embodied spiritual beliefs and ancestral heritage. Art held equal importance, blending personal expression with spiritual meaning. Pottery, beadwork, carvings, and other forms of art often connected the creator to their ancestors, land, and deities. In the Northwest, totem poles served as more than decorative pieces. They were historical records, chronicling family lineages and honoring past generations. Across regions, native art was a profound medium for storytelling, spiritual connection, and cultural preservation. Spirituality and connection to nature. Native American spirituality revolved around a deep respect for the natural world, viewing it as a living, interconnected entity. Unlike organized religions with codified doctrines, their beliefs were integrated into daily life, fostering a profound sense of unity with the environment. They regarded themselves as caretakers of the land, responsible for maintaining its balance and harmony. This worldview permeated their ceremonies and rituals, such as the Green Corn Festival and Vision Quest. These events were not just acts of gratitude or worship, but also moments of spiritual reflection and renewal. Far from being simplistic, Native American spirituality embodied an advanced understanding of ecological interdependence and sustainability. Resilience through change. The arrival of European settlers in the 15th century brought immense upheaval to Native American life. Waves of disease, warfare, and forced displacement decimated populations and disrupted centuries-old traditions. U.S. government policies aimed to assimilate or remove Native peoples, causing profound cultural and social loss. Yet, Native Americans demonstrated extraordinary resilience. They adapted to new challenges while preserving their languages, art, and spiritual practices. Today, Native communities work tirelessly to revitalize their heritage, ensuring that their rich cultural legacy endures. Modern Native Americans remain stewards of their ancestral knowledge, offering enduring lessons on sustainability, resilience, and harmony with the natural world. Thank you for watching the video until the end. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any new videos from us. What do you think about today's topic? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found the video helpful, feel free to share it with your friends and family. We hope you had a great time. See you in the next video with even more exciting content. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out.